That's exactly right, and Trey Gowdy has done a great job of articulating for viewers the fact that some of these challenges have to do with the authority to make the law, some have to do with the law themselves that was enacted by these various bodies of government, and the third thing is equal application. Now, I think, Brian, you did a great job of articulating some of the arguments that the Trump campaign and the GOP have been making in these certain battleground states, but there are three takeaways that I would like viewers to understand from a bird's eye view of all of this. The first is that the only two ways that these legal actions can have an impact on this election, meaning that the results are overturned from this point and to have the president-elect be President Trump, are either multiple individual court victories in multiple key battleground states and enough to overturn all of those margins, right? We're not talking about 500 votes and one state's electoral college. We are talking about multiple. That obviously is people, of course, they're narrow margins, but for these court cases, they're significant. And the second is one court case that addresses a common issue of all of these multiple key battleground states. The second takeaway is that the Supreme Court might not take up any of these cases at all. That is not a given, even the one that Judge Alito ruled for those ballots to be segregated on. And the third and final quick takeaway is that the one case that actually has an interesting potential impact on future elections is the one out of Pennsylvania that Trey spoke about that has to do with challenging the authority of making those election rules. So if the Supreme Court does take it up and rules that indeed the Pennsylvania State Court did not have the authority to extend that election date and that period, then that would have an impact on future elections and affirm that state legislators are the ones and the sole ones that hold that authority.
I tell you, one of the things I love about working with all of you is that I literally just went to virtual